Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Wednesday evening? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic. I really do. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. I know I did all things considering with my jaw, had that implant removed. That's all I got is a look. But anyway, someone wanted me to do a reading. I'm starting to come back because the way it looks, I'm gonna be here on Saturday. So please join. Please, I'm looking for you all to come and join and have your readings. But nevertheless, here now, someone want me to read, but I want you to read on you. I don't want to read on anybody. So this is your moment to ask a question that you want to know. But you're going to be live, so you're going to be asking me. But enough of that. So let me say this. So someone wanted me to read on Kanye because you know he wrote this letter. I don't know it was the day yesterday, but he wrote a letter to the Jewish people and he said he was sorry. However, he wrote this letter in Hebrew. I saw it myself earlier today. And this person wants to know, is that letter sincere?
Yes.
That's
a good question.
So I'm trying to think, is that Kanye trying to be a fox?
Yes, could be.
What you all think? Should we say fox?
Yes, I think that's a fox.
A fox. You think that's a fox move?
Yes,
that you don't trust it? You think he did it? Well, let me tell you what I think. I think he's sincere. Why? Because he wouldn't do it if he didn't. However, what would make him do it? I don't know.
Maybe he just released this album and he needs it to get popular, so he's getting in their good graces.
You're right. That you could be right, baby Crone. I don't know. I just hope that whatever it is, that he just stopped being mad or angry and just, I don't know what to say about Kanye anymore. I just don't know. I'm just at a stall with him. But nevertheless, I truly believe that there is some truth to it. So let's see. Let's say here, let's go. We're going to pick out the card and we're going to go for the, what do you say?
The fox.
The fox, because he's very fly. He's sly. He could be very clever. Oh, the fox. So there's the fox.
Not hard to find.
So let's say here we have time. We have garden. We have the hourglass. I don't know if I picked this. I don't know which one I did. Well, nevertheless, I'll do this here and I'll do this here. I'll do this here and I'll do this here and I'll do this here. So I only picked 3 cards for Kanye, right? And I got to put it over there because I saw what it was and I'll tell you what it was. So anyway, it was the Scarlet Woman. So you know what? Since that was the Scarlet Woman, I'm going to put it here.
Maybe that's Bianca.
Yes, I'm going to put it here and I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it like that. And so the card at the bottom would be the Tree of Life. And the serpent. Why are these? Oh, this is what I should have used. Well, I'm just going to have to just use them then. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is, you know me, when you make mistakes, you just make them reading cards. There you go. So now I can just read. So here I have with Kanye. Let me just take a moment to look at it. Yeah, this is right because 2, right. So what I do see is my corners, north, south, east, west, my corners. So in my first corner, which is above, which is a serpent. My next corner, which is above, would be a book. Below would be the Scarlet Woman or an untrustworthy woman. And below that would be children. So you have to ask, what does all of that have to do with Kanye? Well, I guess he's being questioned because we do see the tree. So that tree is his character, his integrity, who he is, what he stand on, his roots, his DNA, his children, everything about him is in this root, and his root is being challenged. So from looking around him, being in the middle, I see that he's been scrutinized for it. What do you mean? In the present, excuse me, I'm sorry, these bones that they had put in my mouth, I'm so sorry. I apologize. That's why I didn't want to come out. Baby, come, why are you frowning?
Baby Crone is not frowning.
I could just taste crumbled bones that they did. That's so gross, right? I'm sorry. But I'm here. Bear with me. I just felt a bunch of sand sitting, so. But it's getting better. So anyway, what I said, I'm looking in the present. And in the present, I see a ring. So when I think of ring, I think of loyalty. I think of honesty. I think of truth. I think of coming to a truce. Let's come to an agreement. That's what I see in the present. I also see an hourglass, not an hourglass. What do you call those? A magnifying glass, that they are looking closely at it. They don't trust it because they don't trust him. They think he's a fox, or they think he's sneaky. They don't trust him. But yet I see his heart is open. He's got the key to the side. It's like, I'm not going to let you bombard me. But my heart is open. I'm dead serious about it. And it's like, yep, I'm coming down from off of that tower. I'm coming down from out of the high place. I'm coming down. Yes, according to the cards, he means it. However, in the past, he looked at them as snakes and vultures. You are a serpent. You are a work of the devil. You're not the God of Abraham. He thought of them as awful. He thought of them as snakes in the grass. He also saw the Jews as, you don't have my best interests at heart. You're trying to take me down. And in the course of time, he's starting to learn whatever this lesson is. Maybe it's just forgiveness. Or maybe whatever it is, maybe he just took a crap gas and say, I'm going to throw the dice. And if it says I will, I will. And if it don't, I don't. But whatever played in his favor. But at the end here, I see a woman that just doesn't have his best interests at heart. I just don't, but this woman is facing the ring. Is it Bianca? I don't know. Whenever, I'm going to be honest. Whenever I read on Bianca, that's why I don't even touch it, because I want to believe it's real. No matter what I read, no matter how I read, I can tell you the truth. No matter what I read, no matter how I read. If you go back and look at some of my readings on Kanye, this woman always come up like a snake in the grass. What do you mean? This woman always show up like this is a deal, that it's a money deal, that she always in a position that she ought not to be trusted. And this has happened on the last 2 to 3 reads I did on Kanye. She's showing up again. I would ignore it. But I can't. And this magnifying glass. But am I worried about Kanye? No. He married these women. You get what you get, right? I don't feel sorry for him. No, he's a grown man, right?
Yes.
All right. So with that being said, and rightfully so, if she can deal with them and put up with them and dress the way he wants her, because at this point, she's not dressing for Kanye. She's dressing for herself. Okay. So I can't blame nobody for the way this woman dresses. And I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care. I'm just saying now in the present, excuse me. These bones creakle, I'm sorry. Is it gross, baby Crone?
No, it is not.
Am I being classy?
Yes, you are.
Now, in the present, and
Yes,
in the near future, what I see is, I think his life is going to be open. Like the things that he did, they're going to go back and look at the books and open up and start to see if he's real. But excuse me, what I do see, I see that he is a friendly companion.
Oh, okay.
Like he's a dog, you can trust him. Excuse me, that's them bones. And right next to the fox is the sarcophagus, the grave. So what does that mean? To me, that could be just turning over something, burying something, putting an end to it, saying, I'm done. I hope that this is what these cards are saying, that he's ready to stop. He's ready to put an end to it. His apology appears to be real. Here is the clover, a moment of good luck. So yes, I see that he's trying to bury it, put it away. Forgive, he's in a forgiveness place. Maybe Christmas did something, who knows? Maybe he was visited by the angel of peace or whatever, we don't know. And yet he has children. Maybe what it is, he's trying to set a good example for his children. I don't know, but he's trying to make peace. You wanted to know, do you think that Kanye, I hope these are flowers. I have no idea. You want to know, what's this about Kanye being sincere? Yes, I truly do. And here we have the compass.
Okay.
Now, when you think of a compass, what do you think of? Direction. It tells you where you're going. Maybe he needs them. Maybe he's just tired of being angry. Maybe he's tired of being out of focus, or maybe he's done ran it one time too many. Who knows? I don't know the mind of Kanye, but what I do know, according to this reading, he does mean the sorrowfulness, whatever that letter says in Hebrew. I like the fact that he wrote it in Hebrew, because that meant he wrote it to the Jewish people. And nobody's going to make Kanye do what he doesn't want to do. I just hope that if this is truth, that he never does it again, and that he is done, and that he keeps his anti-Semitic statements to himself. Or you just get in your little private room with you and your group, and you can vent and say whatever you want. That's what I think. As far as it says here, it says he's sincere. The trusted dog. Yeah, you can scrutinize it. He's sincere. His heart is in it. Look at this. It's like it just mattered time. It's like he had enough just being mad, and he's ready to put an end to it. And underneath of that, look, you even have the clover, which is a temporary sign of a good luck, a good luck. It's good things are going to turn around for him that he doesn't. Is he going to be scrutinized for it? Yes. Are there going to be people that don't believe him? Most definitely. But he understands that. But the truth of the matter is, those that don't forgive, that's on them. You know, when someone says they're sorry, you could either accept it or reject it, but you can't tell that person whether they meant it or not. So the cards are showing, along with other things, but the cards are definitely showing that, yes, this apology is coming from a good place. I think he want to make peace with it. I think it's enough time. I mean, when I read it, I was like, what you up to, Kanye? That's what I felt inside. But if this is who I put him out to be, the fox. Right above him, what is this? The magnifying glass, right? Right below him. Look at that. The case, the heart, the key to his inner part. Right on the angle of him is a dog, the most trusted friend. Right on the other angle of him is a garden of people that's watching. Right beside him is time. Right next to time is the sarcophagus, the grave. Right below time and right on the angle of him is dice, as in it's time to let it go. It's time to make peace. You're going to crap out. It's time. That's on his angle. Right below him, like I said, the cage. And right on the other side, if you do this, you will have a moment of success. This is right below him. So below him is good. Above him is good. On the sides of him is like you can see he's really, really, really trying to make a difference. However, the compass, he know he gonna do what he gonna do, but it'll do what it's gotta do. And it'll be up to each individual to what they believe. To what they believe. Because at the end of the day, it's about his root. And it's about who he is as a man. And what he stands on and his belief. And in spite of all of his ways, he is a religious man. Whether he stumble and fall 1,000 times, he is a religious man. Take that as it resonates. So, you have any question about that?
No, sounds like he was truly sincere.
You can
he
see
even
all the
wrote it
sincere.
in Hebrew.
That was carefully thought out, like an ingenious thing to do. Instead of writing it, he wrote it to them. Now, I don't know what it says because I cannot read Hebrew, but it shows, the cards are showing, yes. And I put the fox here to draw, but there is nothing around him negative, nothing. Everything is about his heart, good luck, put an end to it, running out of time, making peace, don't crap out, do what is right. So this is maybe something his spirit is telling him to do. This could be his spirit. Well, I don't know, but he did what he had to do and let the compass spin where it spin. When you've done what you need to do, all you can do is let loose and let God. It's up to those people to accept it. As far as the cards saying it came from a sincere place. How sincere? I don't know. I just know it came from a sincere place, according to the cards. And the rest is just nothing, So there you have it. So with that being said, I hope that answered your question, Kanye. I believe you, and I hope that you are sincere. The cards are saying you are sincere. Be sincere and leave the Jewish people alone. Sunflowers.